everybody, Sick this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And once again, I made another trip out to Goodwill, and here's what I got. The first thing I picked up are two movie soundtracks, first one being the soundtrack to Shocker. Looks to have a pretty hard rock soundtrack, which is right up my alley. Definitely looking forward to listening to this one. And the other soundtrack I picked up was the soundtrack to Grosse, Pointe Blank. This one looks great, featuring such bands as the Violent Femmes, Clash, English Beat, David Bowie and Queen, Johnny Nash, Guns N' Roses, Faith No More, The Specials, The Jam, The Clash, and many others. I mean, this is going to be a fantastic listen. Looks like every song on here I'm going to enjoy. Cannot wait to hear this one. So that's it for the soundtracks. Now into the cinema. I also picked myself up 3 VHS tapes, all for 10 cents a piece. First one being Follow That Goblin. This looks excellent and also gets fantastic reviews on Amazon. As you can see here, it's all done in claymation. Absolutely love claymation. And by the reviews this got, this should be a fantastic watch. Really looking forward to checking this one out. The next title I picked up was Evolution, the animated movie. I was a big fan of the movie Evolution. I thought it was a great sci-fi comedy, so of course when I saw this, figured I would definitely have to pick it up. Now, I haven't looked up any reviews. I'm not sure if this is going to be any good or not, but I love animation. I love the movie Evolution. I'm hoping it'll be good. Then I say the best for last. I picked up The Noozles, A New Friend. This is actually my second Noozles VHS tape. I love The Noozles. I was a huge fan of this series when I was a kid. Used to watch it all the time on Nickelodeon. It's a great anime series. Why this hasn't been released to DVD, I do not know, but I'm very happy to come across this. I love picking up these VHS tapes because I love the episodes. For 10 cents, this was a steal. So that's it for what I bought today. So now into what I watched. And today I checked out Barbed Wire. Wow. Where do I even begin? This movie was just, it had some of the worst acting I've ever seen. The storyline was pretty bad, and it was absolutely fantastic. I love this movie. If you guys know me, you know the cheesier the better. I love just straight up cheeseball action movies, and that is exactly what this is. If you like cheese, you are going to love Barbed Wire. I can't get enough of this. I think I have a new, guilty pleasure here with this movie. I loved it. The story, it wasn't anything spectacular, but I thought it was a pretty decent storyline. Yeah, the acting was bad. It was pretty cheesy all the way out, but it was still great. And Pamela Anderson, I mean, can she act? Not really. She's pretty bad in the movie. She's trying to be a badass, and you're not taking her seriously at all because she cannot play the badass role. But still, it's fun. It takes me back to the days of Canon Picture films. And I love Canon Picture movies. They're so cheesy, they're so over the top, they're so ridiculous, but they are so much fun, and this totally feels like it'd be a Canon Pictures film. I could not get enough of it. I don't usually talk about nudity in a film, but I gotta say, I like what they did with this movie. For what I hear, they kind of added more nudity than that was originally in it, which I kind of find weird because there really wasn't much nudity in this. And that's what I liked. They could have gone overboard and they could have just had Pamela Anderson just naked the entire movie and just constantly showing, nipple here and there. But what I liked about it was they were very subtle with it. Yes, she was naked, but they would show really short clips. They wouldn't ever really focus on her completely naked. She would quickly walk by or, a little boob flash or something like that. And it was only, here and there throughout the film. And I thought it was really, nice. It was kind of tastefully done. They could have gone overboard with it, and they could have just made it like I was watching, a Playboy movie or something like that. Instead, they were more tasteful with it, and I like that. Because, I guess a lot of people would have been pretty mad at, a movie like this with Pamela Anderson if she wasn't naked in it. And, in all honesty, it kind of adds to the cheese factor, so I sort of like it. I mean, well, I'm a guy. Of course I like the fact that Pamela Anderson is naked in the movie, but from a cheese standpoint, you got to have a little nudity just to add to the cheese factor. So I like they did it. I like they made it tasteful. I like that they didn't go overboard with it. I thought that was pretty cool of them to do that because, like I said, they could have gone way overboard with the nudity. And, yeah, it still would have been cheesy, but at the same time, it would have, I think it would have been a little too much. They kept it somewhat tasteful. Throughout the whole movie, she's wearing very little and exposing, lots of cleavage and lots of skin throughout the entire film. But the fact that they kept the nudity at a minimal, I thought it was very cool of them to do that. So I liked the movie. I thought it was just fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it's really cheesy. It's really bad. The acting's horrible. Pamela Anderson, like I said, cannot act to save her life, but still, It was great. If you love cheeseball action movies, you need to check this one out. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. I'm definitely looking forward to listening to those two soundtracks. I'm also really looking forward to watching Follow That Goblin. Again, I hear it's great. I was probably going to wait till maybe Halloween of this year to watch it, but I might watch it sooner than that just because I hear it's so good and it looks like something I'm really going to enjoy. Also, Evolution, the animated movie. We'll see. I look forward to checking it out. I might hold off on that one for a little bit, but, we'll see if it's any good. Also, the Noozles and New Friends. I'll be watching that one soon. I absolutely love the Noozles. And Barbed Wire, again, I have a new guilty pleasure. I love the movie. If you like action cheeseball films, definitely check it out. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya.